continuing Lindy Hop.
Week
2, February,
2022.
in front of our house. We did a lot of review, and we kind of talked about how to make things feel nice. We fielded some questions, and so I think the first thing I remember us really talking about was making the swing out a little bit more linear. Just not to say that you have to do it like that all the time, but as a tool for maybe making it feel a little less chaotic.
Especially if you're doing many of them in a row.
Right.
This is the way to make that feel.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So we'll show that a little bit.
We have this little patch of shade.
Yeah.
here.
We'll stay in the patch of shade.
This way.
Boom. Boom.
Back this
shoot,
way.
Da, do, 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 shoot, da, da, do, 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 da, da, do. Yeah. Wow, this really tested us.
Yeah.
So, we had Shane show a little bit on his own the shape that he is making.
And it's good practice for everybody to do this kind of linear.
Boom. Yeah. So when he takes that step where he is sending his partner out, boom, do, he's really going, boom, step, triple step, as opposed to rotating more with that step. And I think that's going to help. For the follows, we talked about taking your time. What does this mean? What does it mean?
What is time?
But pacing yourself, really dancing to the rhythm of the music as opposed to trying to move quicker in anticipation of the movement that you're doing.
Yeah, interpreting and anticipating
Right.
your partner's movements.
I think we are often worried about making it in time or doing what our partner wants us to do or being able to read their minds about what's happening. But really the most helpful thing we can do is just move our bodies with the rhythm of the music and not try to go through things too fast. I think we often are trying to rush through stuff. So
Cannonball.
yeah, so for the swing out, we talked about taking your time, especially on this first half, where it often feels like we're not going to make it and we're like, do, triple step, right? And we're trying to get into that face-off position right away. We actually want to take our time. So you might find after that first triple step, rock, step, triple step, that you're still kind of like right here, right? And that's okay because we're gonna make it, right?
Yeah.
And that's how you avoid the two opposing issues, which are sometimes putting a little bit too much of yourself into the arm, potentially hurting our lead shoulders, right? By like really throwing ourselves in there and facing off. And then it also avoids the problem of not enough connection where we're running around our partner and we're like, they never really get that full connection on the back. So when we come through here, just try to take your time. Just try to take your time. And also coming out, we want to take our time. That's a trickier one to explain, but just keep that in the pocket as you keep going.
Yeah.
And then we did did we just go into Charleston after that?
We just smashed right into it.
Yeah, okay. So we wanted to do more fast dancing stuff, but the thing we got to was our basic Charleston, so we'll show this footwork a little bit. Rock, kick, kick, kick. Let's show the other way. Actually, we can rock, step, kick, 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 rock, step, kick, 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 rock, step, kick, kick, kick. Yeah, if that last kick before your foot lands feels kind of weird, it is totally fine to go rock, step, kick, kick, and down. Rock, step, kick, kick, and down. 1, 2, hoop, 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 hoop. Yeah. The kicking is more a feeling of arriving to the step as opposed to like karate chopping the air.
Yes.
Right?
The kick is actually a little bit of an illusion because the power is really coming from bouncing on your standing leg.
Yeah.
Standing leg. Standing leg. Standing leg. Standing leg.
Yeah. And we just did this in side-by-side position with our partner. But we talked about how you can move it around if you want to. Get a little bit more noodly with it.
Going to open.
Yeah. And ultimately, what we're trying to do here is stay relaxed and actually take a breather during the fast music. Because when you're swinging out and you're trying to do your triple steps really fast, it can feel really intense. And there's something really nice about taking some little kicks and just
bounce
bounce to the fast music.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week.